So we are going to have our third presentation today. So Humberto is going to present the City of São Paulo Innovation Procurement, New Laws and Regulations, Mitigating Bureaucracy in Public Contracts for Acquisition of Innovation and High-Tech Solutions. So Humberto de Alencar Pizza da Silva is the Deputy Secretary of Innovation and Technology, Municipality of São Paulo in Brazil. So it's very good. I'm also from Brazil. It's very good to have another Brazilian here. So welcome, Humberto.
Thank you very much.
So you have 45 minutes. There's a timer there.
More than enough. Okay. Okay, good, great. Can use it here. So great. So morning, everyone. So very happy to be here to present this very innovative process in Brazil. So I'm a researcher at the University of São Paulo, so I took the challenge to be Deputy Secretary of Innovation in the City of São Paulo, to be able to break the existing rules that are very, very strict and very hard regarding acquisition of innovation and high-tech solutions. So that is a difficult task, not only for well-established companies that want to sell their solution to the public administration, but even harder for startups. In a big city of São Paulo, which brings a lot of opportunities, and I'm going to show you the video that gives a slight idea of how many opportunities in a big market like the city of São Paulo is. And then right after that, I'm going to go deep into the details. So let's see the video.
São Paulo welcomes everyone. This city is the heart of Brazil. It mixes, transforms, and empowers cultures and people, and provides the world with new opportunities. Here, products, services, and enterprises advance. In São Paulo, the power of diversity creates business opportunities all the time. This capacity makes the city the driving force of Brazil, the country that is currently the greatest economy in the Southern Hemisphere. The greatest industrial park in Latin America, a thriving agriculture, and a solid financial system. Everything under a consolidated democracy. In Brazil, São Paulo is known for being a land of opportunities. Of the 15 million tourists the city welcomes every year, 78% come here to work. São Paulo is the South American capital of trade fairs and one of the 12 most sought-after destinations to host international events in the world. Business is in the city's DNA. São Paulo is a superlative city. Its power of transforming diversity into business results in impressive numbers. Its gift of welcoming people has helped the city to develop an outstanding array of hotels. Its offer of world-class restaurants makes the city one of the gastronomic capitals of the world. Yes, doing business here is also delicious. And now is the best time for the whole world to see and be seen in São Paulo. Our people have shown the world a strong commitment to science and life. São Paulo is one of the world's most vaccinated capitals. Here, the pandemic is under control. Come visit São Paulo and enjoy this unique experience. São Paulo, the world meets here.
And yeah, there are also some other information that adds to those information that we have here. So look at the amount of startups and the investment in startups in Brazil that recently. That is very impressive. That shows not only a good market for that, but all the infrastructure that we provide. And the administration is pushing towards its own strategy to be to create an environment much more convenient for startups and the company. The City of São Paulo had brought many of the unicorns due to these infrastructures that we have in the city. So our public administration, it's also one of the main reasons, and the City of São Paulo, to push Brazil towards these perspectives for the coming years of growth. And we also brought to our strategy to certify the City of São Paulo based on this international ISO for smart cities, sustainability, smart cities and resilient cities, as a proof of how mature the environment for innovation and technology the City of São Paulo is. Added to that, also being able to create the ecosystem, which already exists, but link all the actors together. So in São Paulo, we have the biggest university of South America, the University of São Paulo, where I come from, where I have a place there as a researcher, but differently from the process in the past. So the municipality has also is also putting money to create this innovation center, bringing the university and accelerating all the startup hubs that we have in the City of São Paulo, because we are in the capillarity of the system. So that's a different task with a much more effective criteria and plan compared to the normal and traditional startup hubs coming that stays at university or at the traditional innovation center. So that shows also how we are pretty much engaged in creating a unique ecosystem down there, being guided by the City of São Paulo. Also, working very close with the State of São Paulo in a partnership with the two secretaries of innovation from the State of São Paulo and the municipality, because in São Paulo, where the governor stays there, so we share the same urban area. So whatever is done on the government level also affects the municipality, and that was very intuitive and intentional to make this partnership to bring even more programs that will support this very attractive market for not only for startups, but also for innovative solutions coming from the other players. So as I mentioned, creation of this innovation center, the certification of the city, and also bringing events like this to Brazil. So as you've seen in the movie, so São Paulo is the capital of the events in South America. And this time also the municipality is also supporting high-tech and innovative events. And we're gonna launch this program that I'm giving this information here prior to the signing of this new regulation and this new law. That is to say that Brazil is one of the few Latin American countries with a specific legislation allowing this kind of relationship between the solution providers. But the traditional procurement procedures give some difficulties, and so that the officials from the government would adopt a process that takes risk into the process. So creating this new regulation based on this innovation procurement, so we created a completely new law that is based on technical criteria, not on the traditional criteria. So you're not going to have tenders in the traditional criteria where you have to compete with a lower price. So in this situation, you can contract directly based on the technical criteria, on the capability shown by the solution provider, just like that, just as simple like that. Just contract the ones that you decide to, based, of course, on their proven capability. So this is just a summary, but there are several articles there that are very convenient for the environment that involves creation of or designing or to build up a solution from the beginning, especially for startups where the government sometimes needs to have solution and have to construct this from the beginning. So in a traditional way, it's very bureaucratic. So with this new regulation, we put together in one municipal decree the possibilities to interact and to design the solution, either from the very beginning of the maturity of the process up to the highest TRIL, very mature, in a combination not only with startups but with companies already existing in the market with mature solution. That avoids this complexity of bids and tenders, and allows the public manager to choose among the most qualified provider of technology based on their capability, so technical criteria, not minimum price. Together with that, we also launched this other law. It's called SAMPA. SAMPA is a short name from São Paulo, SAMPA Sandbox, which allows an important procedure based on on another stage of this acquisition of innovative solutions. That means that you are able to test before your solution is ready to go in the market and scaling it up. So you can test it in the whole area of São Paulo, in the whole urban area. So that means you can be able to try your solution on a real situation. And basically what it does is that whenever there is a solution, normally the enterprises will face a difficulty to find regulations that doesn't match with the new economic and digital solution that comes up, and it's very dynamic. So the public sector is very slow to update their rules, and then a good idea that will impact a lot the society could not be able to be put into practice in a very short time, and then either the population loses that opportunity, the public administration, and also the companies miss their timing because they of their business plan. So it's bad for everyone. So in the case of the sandbox, we apply a certain period so that all this regulation is released for a certain period of time, and then you bring together all the players from the public administration that would need to also get familiar to the new activity, and at the end, you will be able to influence the existing rules, either to be adapted, cancelled, or created in case the regulation does not exist. And it is the task of the public administration to organize the public area, but in this case towards the effective criteria that supports the new solution that comes up to the market, and you will really have the public impact by the scale. And scaling up is good for both sides if it's done in a proper way based on these very dynamic tools. As I mentioned, it is one of our strategies to bring the most important events worldwide, and one of them is this one here. So it's the first time that we are bringing it to Brazil, thanks to the good effort from my colleagues here, Caio and Andrea from IoT Solutions. So our mayor here and our local guys from iCities had launched it last year. So it's going to take place 6th and 7th of June this year. So I'm going to invite you to follow the news from all that. We're going to launch it officially, all the news that you have here in first hand. And then from that point on, this is going to be an official event from the official calendar. And the idea is that we will create a different layout of such events. So it will be possible for the community, like you're having it here, an example, that the municipality is going to show all their homework done in a proper way to provide a better environment for the companies and for the startups who operate locally over there. Well, as you may know, so all these topics that we are going to be addressing over there. And here are the contacts. And based on this bilateral strategy, we are also very much engaged to the local municipalities over here, from the Chamber of Commerce, from our Foreign Ministry of International Relationship, and also with Axio. So that means that all this good news about this innovation procurement is very important for them to really attract international partners to come and act and to come and explore all these possibilities in the city of São Paulo, and also the other way around. So it's going to be a very productive new phase from our administration. And then we are having these very integrated actions all together, the events, our new administration tools, and now our programs that are run by our local agencies and agencies abroad, as I just mentioned it here. So that's it. So if you want some more information, you have here our contacts. We'd be more than welcome to come to some more details. We have here our colleagues. And now also locally, if the companies from here are interested in all this good news and try to experiment this new area of less bureaucracy, so you're more than welcome to contact our colleagues here from the from FIRA Barcelona, but also our colleagues from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Axio, and the Chamber of Commerce as well. So thank you very much. If you have some questions, I'll be very happy to answer them.
Thanks, Humberto. It's very good to see collaboration between FIRA and Brazil. And in fact, I'm involved with the organization in Brazil. I'm in the committee there.
Oh, good.
So that's good. Any questions for Humberto? Okay.
So Caio wants to say something, I think. He said, hey, I want to say something. Yes? Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't be shy.
No, thanks, Humberto. Very nice to see all the work, all the efforts that São Paulo is doing. And I wanted to invite everyone to know Brazil, know São Paulo, a lot of technology and innovation that's going up there. And we are very glad with FIRA Barcelona to have our first IoT solution event. So everyone is very welcome to be with us. It's 15 days from now. It's a little bit rushed, but we're going to be very happy to see everyone there.
Yeah, but it's the first one, so it's just a beginning.
It's just a beginning
of a good and long-term relationship.
Yeah, it's a long run. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So now we have a break for lunch and be back in the afternoon. And I hope you have enjoyed it. See you here later. Thank you.
Thank you.
Prazer, então. Bem interessante.